Okay, let's go.
Hi, my name is Seth Lesson. You are welcome to mathematics class. And today we want to be looking at variation. And what do we mean by variation? Variation is to show difference between two quantity and to show the relationship between what? Two quantity. When we are talking about variation, we have four types of variation. We have direct variation, we have indirect variation, we have joining variation, we have partial variation. Variation are very important in mathematics aspect. Now, we want to look at number one, direct variation. What do we mean by direct variation? Direct variation deal with x. This one inverse and y. Now, this is x direct to y. X direct to y. What this one really means is that you need to break it down in mathematical way. Is x equal to ky. That's what the relationship between them. That's what is talking about. What is the relationship between them is to what? The constant. The constant. Now, that's what that's what we call variation. Will that be what? When we now can see like this, ky equal to x. We are making k be the subject of the formula. It will now be what? Ky all over y equal to x all over y. Cancel. Will now be k equal to what? X all over y. That's what variation is dealing with. To make what? Relationship between them of the quantity of y and the quantity of x. Now, this is what? Direct variation. Anytime you see direct variation, they talk about direct, you do like this. Now, let us look at the example to make us understand what is direct variation. Now, let us look at the example. Let us look at the example that we can really understand what is going on. Now, if g is very direct, do you see now? G is very direct. G is very direct to square of h. Square. We have like this. Square of what? Of h. Of h. If g is 4. If g equal to 4, comma. When h is 3. When h equal to 3. Now, after that, when they have already given us two this, it means that we need to find the k, the constant. It will now be what? G equal to k. I'm talking about this one, square. Now, make k will now be what? Kh square equal to g. Now, divide both sides by what? H square all over h square. Cancel. Will now be k equal to g all over h square. Now, we want to put this one in now. It now be k equal to what is here? What is our g? G is 4 all over our h is what? 3 bracket what? 2. It now be 4 all over 9. Our k is 4 all over k equal to what? 4 all over 9. Now, they now said that find h. So you should find h. Find h. We don't know. And when g equal to what? 100. So you should find h. Now, you go to the formula that we have already got from here. Our g equal to kh square. Now we are making h be the subject of the formula now. Now be kh square equal to g. Now, k equal to what? G. It now be what? Divide by k all over k. Cancel. It now be h square equal to what? G all over k. It will now be h equal to root what? Take this one to this one. It will now be g all over k. H equal to what is our g now? They have given us our g. Our g is what? 100. Now, what is our k? Our k is what? 4 all over 9. Now, the final one, our h will now be, what is this? You now rearrange it, you now be 100 times 9. This one will go up, this one will come down, all over 4. And with the root, will now be, the final answer will now be h equal to, will now be h equal to 900 all over 4. The root now be h equal to, what is, that's what? 30 all over 2. H equal to 15. That's the answer. The answer is what? Is 15. Now, let us move to this one. Look at this table. Look at this table. The table below satisfy the relation y equal to k square root x when k is this. This one is talk about the what? Direct variation, because direct variation is normally is the one that can, direct variation can be y equal to what? It can be y direct to what? To root x. It's still the same thing as what? Y equal to k root x. This one is direct. The same thing. They are still the same thing. Now, let us look at it, and we can really understand what is going on in that place. Now, look at it. Look at this table. The first thing that we need to do here, we need x is 1 and y is what? 5. Let us find the constant first. Now, they are giving us y equal to k root what? X. That's the thing they gave us. I can use this, or I can use this. Anyone I can use in that find to find the constant. Let me use this one. I can use this one, but let me use this one. And then what is my x? My x is 4. My y is what? I now said I want to make k be the subject of the formula. It will now be k root what? X equal to what? Y. Divide both sides by what? By root x all over root what? X. Cancel. K equal to what? Y all over root x. Notice that. Now, our y, our x equal to what? 4, comma, and what? Our y equal to what? 1. I want to put all of them in now. It will now be k equal to what? Y is what? 1 all over root what? Root x is what? 4. It will now be 1 all over 2. Our k equal to what? 1 all over 2. After that, because I've already find, I can now use this one to find this. I'm looking for what? The p now. I can now use x that is here by using this formula. I want to find the what? It now be y equal to k root what? X. I want to make x be the subject of the formula. It now be what? K equal to what? Root what? X. Root. It now be k root what? X equal to y. I'm making x be the subject of the formula. All over k, all over what? K. Cancel. Root s equal to y all over k. Now, the root will come to this side. It will now be x 1 all over 2 equal to y all over k. They are still the same thing. Now, it will now be x equal to y all over k. Bracket what? 2. And x equal to, what is our y? Our y. What is our y? They have already, our y in this place is what? What is our y? Our y is what? Is 2.5. And all over, what is our k? Our k is what? 0.5. And square it. Divide it, it will now be 2.5 divided by 0.5. Answer is what? X equal to 5 square equal to what? 25. My p equal to what? 25. That's the answer. The answer of this place is what? 25. That's the answer. Very, very simple as A, B, C. Now, we are moving to the next one, which is what? We are moving to the indirect variation. Now we are continuing with another one, which is what? Direct variation. Indirect variation deal with this. X inversely as inversely. Indirect is the same thing as inversely as y. This one is inverse as y. It's still the same thing as s equal to k times 1 all over y. X equal to k all over y. We are making k the subject of the formula all over 1 cross multiply k equal to what? X, y. That's now by doing it in a different dimension, now that we can really understand what is going on here. Now let us look at the example. What the word inverse is talking about. Inverse always have 1 all over anyone they gave to you, anyone they have already given to you, just put it. Let us begin. If y, I will read it. If y is inversely proportional, they can call it direct variation or inversely. They are still the same thing. Variation is still the same thing as what? Inversely proportional, as we have already know that y inversely as 1 anything they gave me proportional to x all over x. Now will now be this when now and x equal to what? Let me first find k. The constant k will now be y equal to what? K times 1 all over x, y equal to k all over x, cross multiply. Will now be k equal to yx. That's our k. Now after that, they say we should find this one x. Our x equal to 3, y equal to 4. Let us use this one to find k equal to, now 3 times our x is 4 times our y is our y is 4, our x is 3. Now be k equal to what? 12. That's the answer of k. Now when y is 4, when y equal to 4, it says you should find now, sorry, it says you should find when x equal to 2, find y. When, look at it, find y when x equal to 2. To find it, will now be just, we are finding the value of y now. The y is this. I can use this one. It will now be y equal to k all over x. Y equal to, what is my k now? My k is what? 12. And the one they gave us is 2 all over 2. Y equal to what? 6. When you cut it, you get 6. Our y equal to what? 6. Let us look at the second one. This one is very, very simple as ABC. Interpretation is very important. The resistance, this one is under electricity. The resistance of an electric wire, inversely, do you see? They are put inversely at the indirect variation is what? Electric wire. Now, if the resistance of an electric wire inversely as the square of the potential difference. Potential, what is resistance? Our R equal to our R inversely, because inversely at the square of the potential difference. Potential is V square. At the square of the potential difference. When the resistance is when the resistance is R equal to what? 0.7 ohms. And when the potential difference is 0, V equal to what? Potential difference is equal to what? 0.4 volts. This one 0.5 volts. We can use this one to find the constant. It now be what? R equal to what? To find our constant here equal to K. Remember, it is inverse. Sorry, it is inverse. Inverse will be 1 all over because it is what? Inverse as what? V squared. That's the thing they told us to do. Inverse. Now, to find this, it will now be K times 1 all over V squared. It will now be R equal to K all over V squared. Cross multiply our K equal to R V squared. Now, put this one inside. It will now be K. To find the K, it will now be, what is our R now? 0.7 times square of this 0.4. Now K equal to what? Let us times it. It will now be 0.7 times 0.4. Let us put square. What is the answer? 0.112. That's the answer for the square. Now they said that. Now we have did that. Find the potential difference. Say you find the potential difference. Find the potential difference. Potential difference is V. We don't know. Says you find the potential difference when the resistance is this. The resistance R equal to what? 44.8 and ohms. Now we have already get our A. We are finding the what? Potential difference. Now we are using this formula again. We now be what? R equal to K all over V square. We are making V be the subject of the formula. Now all over 1 cross multiply. Our K will now be R V square equal to what? K. Divide both sides by R all over R. Cancel V square equal to what? K all over R. Now V equal to root what? K all over R. V equal to, now V equal to, now when you have already did that, what is our K? Our K is what? 0.112 all over our R. They have already given us here, which is what? Is this, which is 4.8. And what is the answer? What is the answer now? It now be V equal to, our V equal to 0.112 divided by 4.8. The answer is root 2.5 times 10 raised power will be minus 3. Minus 3. Let me put the square. What is the answer? The answer of this, our V will now be what? 0.05. That's the answer. Our what? Vote.
Okay, let's go.
Joint variation. And what do we mean by joint variation? Joint variation normally be like X inverse as YP, or anyone we join together. Look at this one now, it's joined together. That's joint variation. Now, how can we do this one? Will now be X equal to K YP. Make K be the subject of the one, K YP equal to X. Now be divided both sides by YP all over YP. Cancel. Our K equal to what? X all over YP. Now that's it for making constant. Now let us look at this as an example. Let us look at the example that we can really understand what is going on here. Now, X varies directly X varies directly as Y as inversely as Z. Look at it now. It's two things that happening here. Now, X is varies directly. We have talked about direct variation. Direct variation is what? This one directly as what? Y. Now, joint with what? Inverse as what? X. It will now be inverse all over what? Z. Do you see now? Inverse as what? Z. This one joined together, that's joint, that's what? That's joint variation. The what? The direct and inverse joined together. It will now be X equal to Y all over Z. Direct Z. Now, they now said X equal to, what they give us at X? They said X equal to 5, comma, Y equal to 2, and Z equal to 1. We apply it. Now, we now be, by applying this one, it will now be X equal to, let us find the K. It will now be K times Y all over Z. Now be X equal to KY all over Z. Are you getting me now? Now, we want to make K be the subject of the formula by cross multiplying. Cross multiply will now be KY equal to XZ. Make Y all over Y, cancel. Our K equal to what? XZ all over Y. XZ all over Y. Now, let us do the remaining here. Our K, what is our K now? Our K is XZ all over Y. K equal to, what is our K here? 5. Our X is what? 5 times Z 1 all over Y. What is they called Y? 2. We now be K equal to what? 5 all over 2. Now, let us continue. Now, said what is the value of X? We are finding the value of X by using the formula X equal to K Y all over Z. That's all over Z. They are saying you should find the value of X we don't know. Now, after that, it said when Y equal to 5, Y equal to 5, and Z equal to 2, Z equal to 2. Are you getting me now? It will now be what? Just apply it here. X equal to, what is our K? Our K is 1 all over 2. Our K is what? 5 all over 2 times Y. What is Y? Our Y is 5. All over Z. Z is 2. It will now be what? X equal to, this one 25 all over times this one is 25 all over 1 all over 2 times this one we turn upside down will now be what? 1 all over this one all over 2. Will now be this one 1 all over 2. The answer will now be X equal to 25 all over 4. That's the answer. X equal to what? 25. X will now be what? Our X will now be 25 all over 4. When we check it very well, and we can see that it is very, very simple as ABC.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.